Alright, everyone, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, playing as the German Empire as we continue our escapades across the Soviet Union and absolutely ruffle stomp them. So, we're having a good time. Yeah, we gotta get this fleet into... we gotta get this fleet into the Black Sea so we can actually take southern Russia and Georgia. That's gonna be... kind of annoying. The single torpedo boat is just like, no, you shall not pass. This mechanic is actually really annoying for me because like a single ship should not be able to stop an entire task force. Like 3 battleships, 9 light cruisers, like that should be able. That torpedo boat is not going to engage. It's just like no. So, real quick, let me just go over some stuff real quick, just to. And then we're working on the Kaiser and the Amazon. So I've had several people comment that, like, oh yeah, that battle or that dreadnought right there is the best best dreadnought one design, and it's like, yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so we're there. Okay, building out our dreadnought forces. So how are you guys doing? Hope everybody's doing pretty well. Cancel. Yeah, no. I don't want anything to do with your bullshit. Auto resolve. I lost a fucking cruiser there. Jesus. All right. I guess. This cruiser will be able to link up there. All right. Okay, I did start that. Okay, cool. Oh, Spain's about to lose the mainland. The U.S., Russia, or U.S., Italy, and Portugal have taken over Iberia. God, this timeline is so chaotic. So I've been sitting down and I'm currently working up the details, but I'm going to be announcing the next series relatively soon. I just want to get all the details figured out and whatnot for it before too long, just so I have it in the wings waiting for the completion of this series. I do plan on expanding my recording schedule a little bit. So this won't happen this week, but it will happen next week. So this week you're still only going to get the Monday video. Then we're going to be transitioning to Monday, Friday videos again. Also going to be getting back to streaming next week as well. The new schedule for streaming, I am going to fully announce this on the community page, so make sure to keep an eye on the community page for that as well. But I will be streaming Friday and Saturdays from now on. Basically, at this point in time, given my new schedule, everything's looking pretty solid, so we'll be able to hopefully knock that out pretty easily. Come on, get into the Black Sea so we can initiate this freaking Bulgaria. Interesting. Okay. Split off one of the battleships and 2 of the cruisers. They're already here. That'll be enough to take Bulgaria. Boom. There we go. We'll have control of Varna, which will be cool. And then That'll reduce Bulgaria to only having control of Romania, and then if they take, I doubt they'll take Ukraine, but you know, I can hope. I can hope. But yeah, so we've so Fridays, Saturdays with the new work schedule and everything, that's just going to be what I'm going to need to do in order to stream again. Game wise, we're going to be shifting it up a little bit. So, and I'll be announcing this as part of a poll, you know. Or, well, I don't know if a poll will work for this. I depends on if I can set up a poll to be multiple choice. Oh. Okay, let's go kill some Bulgarian ships real quick. But yeah, so a poll set up to be multiple choice that can cover, you know, multiple titles and everything is going to be required. Which, you know, at this point in time, I've got like 5 games all total that I want to do. Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail, I definitely want to get back into that. But it's honestly, they made some balancing changes to Age of Sail that make it incredibly hard. Like you guys, you know, who watched the Age of Sail video about God, how long ago was that now? I actually don't remember when the Age of Sail stuff was being done here on the channel. But the fact remains that, you know, the balancing changes that they made and everything just made the game egregiously and arbitrarily hard for no reason. So it's like, I want to play it, but at the same time, it's like the game, like, it's one of those games now where you have to get far enough into the game in order to unlock technology, in order to actually make it so your ships are actually capable of doing something. But the problem is that you can't get far enough in the game to do well later on. It's really weird. It's not like Ultimate General. Like Ultimate General Civil War, like, as long as you understand, you know, flanking and you understand how to set up your line properly, like, everything's pretty good. Whereas Ultimate Admiral, Age of Sail, like, it's very much a case of, like, oh yeah, if you fuck up once, like, you lose your entire fleet. And it's like, okay, cool. Not something I enjoy, you know. I'm fine with losing ships. Like seriously. I do not care about losing ships. But if you lose, you know, 5 or 6 in a fight that you shouldn't lose 5 or 6 ships in, you know, you have to figure out, is it you or is it the game? And, well, I'm pretty competent when it comes to these games. So I'm like, what did you guys do? It's similar to the situation with Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. It seems like they did some major balancing changes that really just made the game just a little egregiously stupid to play. Alright, the Silesian is trying to steam after this thing. Oh, the Giffian took a hit there. Karlsruhe's taking lead. What guns are these shooting? Oh, they got 4-inch guns. Okay, so they can actually do some serious hits. All right, let's get the Silesian turn so it can bring more of its main battery to bear. Alright, so we're starting to get hits on that. Which way are you? Oh, you're actually coming at me. Okay, cool. Actually, makes this a lot easier. Destroyed main gun. Oh my god, seriously? What the fuck? Oh wow! Look at the front end of that ship. That was a pretty serious penetration. Absolutely gutted. Holy crap! I've have I don't know if I've seen this kind of damage model before. That's kind of weird. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Oh, and there's actually speaking of naval games, there's a new game that's just released a demo, and I do want to do a video checking it out. I actually need to get back in touch with my. I haven't talked to Drax in a while, so I need to get back in touch with him. But the Task Force Admiral, I believe it's what's called. Several YouTubers that I follow were like, "Hey, look at this demo," and I was like, "Oh my god, it's a game with carriers that doesn't look like crap." Oh, that's very nice, very nice. Oh, I just did that on accident. Whoops. Well, I'm not gonna correct it. At this point in time, I'm just like this engagement. It's a low level engagement, and yet, like, unfortunately, these 4.1 guns, like, while historically accurate, not that great. There we go. That was a nice hit. And the Silesian taking some hits, but at least he's giving it as good as he's getting it. We also don't want to lose this crew. Like, the crew is the most important asset here because, you know, if we can get these guys onto a different boat, that'd be great. All right, well, that bad boy's down. Just gotta put this fucking thing on the bottom. Unfortunately, some of these 9-inch hits are just not connecting as well as I'd like them to. Oh, it was a good connection, but not what we needed to do. Running very low on AP ammo. What the hell? Wonder if we went into this battle a little undersupplied. Oh, no risk of torpedoes. Cool. So we're just gonna sail right alongside him and just dump torps into him. Amidships. Alright, very nice. Alright, he's flooding. One more torpedo should do it. He's lost his pumps. Damn, just one of those pre-gen. That's a pre-gen fleet right there, and just did not want to go down. All right. Oh crap. Okay. Let's do this. Southern Russia. Send this fleet over here. Yep. Okay, cool. So we're taking Bulgaria and Romania. Who is Bulgaria allied to? Oh, they're allied to the Soviet Union. Oh, okay. So I just got really lucky and got conquests on them, so I didn't actually have to issue the orders for that. That's cool. Okay, so that's going to be a nice pickup of territory. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. So we'll take this. We might be able to get the invasion of Georgia started as well. Just rapid fire the entirety of the Black Sea. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Yes, very nice. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of different games. I'm just gonna auto resolve that. A lot of different games that are on my radar, you know, for the channel and whatnot, and again, being able to potentially have even more games available to be able to put to you guys. And, you know, I think you guys would overall enjoy it. Oh, Portugal is getting invaded by the Italians. Actually, let's do a real quick recap of the map. Like, this map is just atrocious. Oh my god. Like, this is just disgusting. Like, oh my god, look at this. Look at it. The USA. Oh my god. What is happening? Holy shit. Oh my god, it's disgusting. Oh, proof relations. I guess going to war against them would mean I could take over the Ottoman territories. just I have this one focus. Like I want to focus on eliminating another player because we've already, Austria's already out. We eliminate the Soviet Union and then you know, we can do the Japanese later. Just trying to keep from falling into a war with them immediately. The USA, like, how many ships does the USA have? Oh my god, look at that fleet. Oh. Like, I got a decent fleet, but it's nothing like that right now. Oh my god. Oh. Dreadnoughts, please hurry up. My Series 1 Dreadnoughts, the Kaisers. Oh my god. Now we are in a great position. 1900. We've got a very good series of ships that is coming online here relatively soon. Like we got a good strong position. They want a Koenig Albert. I will happily build you a Koenig Albert. I need to refit these ships. I need to refit them badly. Like these ships are definitely behind schedule on their refits. Okay, so real quick, let's get the naval invasion of Georgia started. And then let's send... Let's just send... Yeah, that should be enough. That should be enough to capture that. So we're just gonna be taking basically the entirety of the Black Sea. I love it. I love it. Research wise. Okay, real quick. So we're halfway to Krupp. Currently working on Mark III for 9-inchers. Which I don't know. Like, at this point in time, oh my god, the army is actually doing something. Holy shit, the army actually started an invasion? Oh my god. What is happening right now? Me oh my. They actually started an invasion. Holy crap, like that's huge. Congratulations. You don't have enough forces. Oh my god, they're invading. They're invading with so few men. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Well, the cool thing is with having these ports, we'll be able to resupply before we send the fleet over to the Pacific. Which then this fleet's gonna get disseminated as so the Koenig Alberts are gonna get junked, I think. Yeah, it'd be best to junk these and then take the Brandenburgs. There will be 3 of them left. We can turn them into more advanced pre-dreadnoughts, and they can become a colonial battleship fleet based in Vladivostok that will let us handle some heavier stuff until we can get dreadnoughts out there. Yeah, I think that's the play. Handle it like that. And we're back in the black, so we're making money now, which is good. Oh. What? The fucking Bulgarians fell apart. They collapsed. And now we got the conquest for Romania. Okay, cool. Whatever. I'll take it. Yeah, can we just acknowledge how cool this border is gonna be if we can actually take Austria and Hungary and Slovenia? Like this is just gonna be a really nice border. My Hoi 4 boys, they understand. They understand. But yeah, so I think the Brandenburg class they'll become my colonial fleet, and then the Koenig Alberts will scrap them. The 11-inch guns are going to be much more viable at the end of the day, and then we'll have a shit ton of cruisers that we can just put everywhere. Because these colonial holdings. And of course, our main fleets, which are 10 months until the commissioning of the Kaisers. We are going to be coming in to this world with, we're for 5 years. We're going to be basically, let's just say 4 years. We're going to be 4 years. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't have time. I don't have time to deal with you. All right, let's do this. I don't have time to deal with them. We'll go into the red. Okay, we'll have to completely axe the tech budget for a turn. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Oh, the army is actually making a play for fucking Belarus, finally. Even though they're doing it in a very piss-poor fashion. Yeah, we just have to keep the Americans off our back for right now. Like, that's just the big deal here. Keep the Americans off our back so we can actually do things. Oh, they actually put a fleet together. Oh my god. That's kind of impressive. It's not much of a fleet, but it's a fleet. Alright. Enemy fleet spots the south. You're pretty fucked up. How are our ships doing? Yeah, the fleet's tired from the campaign, so we're gonna have to get into port and do repairs and whatnot after we take the Black Sea. We might not, like, depending on if the government, like, with how hard we're winning, the government shouldn't try to peace out, but depending on how long it takes us to actually refit and rearm the fleet, that'll be the coin flip. All right, the Weisenberg has been, or the Vessenberg, my bad. The Vessenberg has been spotted, so they're within. What's the spotting distance on this bad boy? I don't remember where to see that. Oh, well, they're right there. It doesn't matter. And the number of shells coming off of these ships. Fucking get them, boys. Fucking get them. Alright, have... follow these guys. Oh, come on, drown. Drown. Do it. Drown like all the others. Alright, now this is just a shooting gallery against these torpedo boats. Alright, well, the flying section of the enemy fleet has been eliminated. Now it's time to deal with the two line ships. Now, unfortunately, with the refits for the Brandenburg, I don't know if I'll be able to keep the 11-inch guns. I just don't know if the hull can handle the Mark IIs. So we'll see what I can do with the 11-inchers. I might have to downgrade it to 10-inch, which 10-inch is God's blessed caliber at this point in time anyways. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but 6-inch guns and 10-inch guns are quite literally the best guns in the game, across the board statistically. So, yeah. I like my 11-inch guns because they do so much damage when they do penetrate. So I usually like to use them on my pre-dreadnoughts, but at this point in time, I think 10-inch guns, given all the playtesting I've done, I've used, 9s, 10s, 11s, and on some hulls you can go 12, but some you can't. And at this point in time, I just think 10-inch guns, period, end of story. Just put them up to 10.9 and just watch the enemy just lament. Alright, come on, guys. Let's get some hits on there. Regular, trained, regular. Okay, so these are decently trained crews. Unfortunately, the problem with these when we do these refits, because the turrets for 4-inch can't fit on these barbettes right here, we're gonna have to downgrade to 3-inch guns, which is gonna severely diminish the secondary battery of these ships, but I think it'll be fine. There we go. Nice old hit. Oh, flash fire. Cooking off. Whee! Yeah, the Rurik is dead. that's like dead. Yeah, these armor cruiser ones, they get tapped by those 11-inch guns and they just cook off. It's pretty fun to watch. Now, unfortunately, when we put these guys in for refit and rearming, we're gonna have to suspend the construction on the dreadnoughts, but it'll be good to make sure that these guys are fully equipped and ready to go for when they go over to the Pacific. It's actually kind of dangerous having the Augsburg out there like that. It's like, oh yeah, I'm not doing too hot, Chief. Not doing too hot. Alright, let's turn the battleship division. Let's have these guys cut in a little more. Start moving to meet them. They were trying to withdraw. That's what that maneuver was. They were like, we're going this way, they're gonna turn this way. But problem is I have enough light cruisers that you ain't getting away, bud. Oh, this is so stereotypical for naval battles in this era. So, little historical nod to this game. The early battles like this, that, you have they just fire thousands of rounds and, minuscule numbers of them hit. That's literally what naval battles were like during this period. Naval gunnery, the gun technologies and everything were just so unrefined at this point in time. And because of this range, like, this is, 5 kilometers, we should be at, if we wanted to ensure hits, we should be at, like, 3 kilometers. But I'm also trying not to get too bloody close with the cruisers because I don't need the cruisers dying. The cruisers can die another day. But that engine hit, that's going to let us close the distance quite a bit better. Alright, the Augsburg just took a hit there. I don't like that. So I'm going to have the Augsburg disengage. Now we're closing the distance and we're going to be able to start getting better overall damage. How close are you? 4.1. Go ahead and disengage Frankfurt. See, now we're getting in there. We're actually doing damage now, even though it's, mainly superficial damage. But all of it adds up. If this continues, we might end up forcing a surrender just from. Oh, there we go. That's what we needed. We just need that one good hit. Start messing her up. Did that just ricochet fucking 11-inch guns? Pretty sure that just ricocheted an 11-incher. What is the armor on these things? It's only a 4.8-inch bell. Like, they shouldn't be able to fucking ricochet if, like, that's a little ridiculous for an 11-inch. Alright, more, more Russians put on the bottom. Oh, boy. Russians are just not enjoying this. Alright. So, there's that. Oh my god. Where did you get these ships? Are you just... like, at this point in time, the only stuff you have available is in friggin' the Pacific, so you're having to fucking deploy them there. Alright, let's go ahead and paint the map a little more. Make it look all nice and pretty. Auto-resolve it. Okay, cool. That works for me. And we're losing transports like crazy right now. Yeah, we're... Okay, so now we can turn this bad boy back up. Okay, so... Yeah, we need to... We want to go to war against the United States, but we want to go to the war... We want to go to war with them later. They're gonna be... Alright, so these guys are... Okay, so we're capturing Belarus. That's good. We've taken Romania. We've taken Georgia. Alright. So what we need now is... Alright. So this fleet go here. This fleet go to Pati. Then... We're going to go ahead and suspend all of our current construction. Okay, those are actually commissioning. Cool. So we'll go ahead and suspend the Dreadnoughts for a turn. Save some money. And then refit, rearm, and then prepare to go take Vladivostok. And the rest of the Russian Pacific holdings. Oh, it's gonna be so much to deal with. Oh, well, look at that. The Portugal has been taken by the fucking Italians. Are the Italians and the U.S. at war? Yeah, they're at war. All right. So let's do a political check real quick. So the Brits are allied with everybody but the Soviets, the Italians, the Japanese, and the Spanish. No minor allies. The French only allied with the British and the Spanish. They've got Norway, Arabia, Ukraine, and the Ottoman Empire. So they just snagged the Ottoman Empire out from under Japan. All right. So United States at war with Italy and Japan. They have Korea, Portugal, and the Netherlands, which is why Portugal and the Netherlands are getting messed up right now. Chinese only have the British. They want an alliance with us, but I'm not giving it to them, and they're allied with Serbia. And then us, we've only got Mexico, and we're only allied with the Brits. Italy, they've got Venezuela, Egypt, and Denmark. And again, they're currently at war with the Americans. Japan's got nobody, and everybody basically fucking hates them. The Soviet Union, like, they've only got the Italians, but they're not going to be able to get an alliance with them, I think. And then the Spanish, like, the Soviets are not in a good position. The Spanish are not in good position. Those two are definitely going to be the two that get knocked out next, I think. And then the fucking Japanese are just going on a tear in Indonesia. Like, they are just going on a tear. Like, this entire thing is just going to be painted red by the time we get over there. So that's going to be fun to contend with. But yeah, so far so good. Let's go ahead and in this turn get our ships into port, and we'll start organizing our R&R. Oh, Jesus Christ. They signed peace. God damn it. Alright, well, frack. Of course they did that. Those bastards. Alright. Well, let's do this just to kind of... Okay, they didn't... Okay, they just gave us the money. Okay. Well, fuck. Alright, well, that's fine. So, well, first war, everybody, there's Germany. Oh, Germany's so big. So big. That kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. We can go from here. All right, so at this point in time, so our fleet wise, let's go ahead. Everybody go to limited. All right, so we're repairing basically fucking everybody. It's minor damage, but it was more the damage on the cruisers that was the problem. So, so we got a couple Thetis class and over here still, which we're gonna pull those to the Black Sea. So the Thetis and the Stettin, and these should be all Amazon class. Alright, so those two can go over here. We'll organize a garrison for the Black Sea, and then we'll start moving, because at this point in time, you know, we're basically at war with the Japanese, which then begs the question, do the Japanese have any holdings this way? Not that I see. Okay. So our first holding that we take of the Japanese would be Borneo, which will then give us, you know, some ports. Not many, but some. How many ships do they have? 6 battleships, 8 heavy cruisers, 19 light cruisers. Okay, so we definitely have the forces to contest that. That's no big deal. This is actually a good time as any to start putting together the refits. So the Koenig Alberts, even though I really don't want to keep them, I'm going to for right now, because we don't have... We already have the hulls in the water, so we might as well use them. Let's see, can we get 10-inch guns on these? Okay, we cannot fit a 10-inch gun in there. That's fine. I would rather go... Oh, wait. Actually, might I be able to do something like this? No. All right, we're gonna do some tricksy shit to make these a little better. Get some more engine performance out of them. I know this is a pretty expensive refit for a ship that, you know, in reality I'm saying, oh, I want to get rid of it, but there is a method to the madness. All right, and then I'll leave those at base length. Leave these at base length. Not like I really do much with them anyways. Alright, I think I'm stuck at 4.5 for these. Get these 2 inchers. Or at least a 2.9. That gives us a little extra armor we can strap onto these bad boys. At least makes them a little more competent. Very strange design, but you know what? We're gonna go with it. 5-month refit. Can I reduce that? Yeah, I can. What if I did this? You know, if I kept it. So bare minimum so I'd rather have the 10-inch guns anyways, because we can't. Huh. Okay, so the Koenig Alberts aren't getting an update. They're just like I can't do anything with them really. So the Koenig Albert is getting struck from the registry. We're gonna go ahead and decommission them, and then I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything with these. Oh, cool. Okay, so these retain their setup. That's cool. A little bit of armor, a little more armor. We can only take them out to 4.5s, but that's fine. 4.5 is better than nothing. So that will, I'll have to do for this one. Actually, these are meant to be more patrol ships. You take these bad boys up to 4.7s. So the real question is, so it's going to be worth. Yeah, I'd rather have the extra fire rate, I think. Yeah. Let's go with the extra fire rate, 4.7s. Alright, and then at that juncture, we can also... Yeah, we're not going to be able to do much for speed, but again, these are more patrol ships than anything, so we'll go with them. Alright, cool. Refit for these. These shitty little 250-ton torpedo boats, honestly speaking, I don't think I'm going to do much for them other than throw that on, let's get some better of that, bigger torpedoes. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make the guns bigger, really. So, fuck it. They can stay like that. Alright, the Thetis class. Our first generation workhorses. These things fucking did work the entire time that war was going on. So, definitely going to treat them good. Oh, we can get it up to a 3-inch belt on these now. Very nice. Alright. We need those 4.7-inch guns. Can I potentially put a couple extra secondaries on here and get away with it? Just so we have the more complete package. Let's just go with Mind Layer 2 on these. Alright, so, yeah. Thetis class. Looking good. Looking sharp. Alright, and then Brandenburgs. Alright, so we can, in fact, keep the 11-inch guns on here. It's kind of nice. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to opt for the 10-inch guns. Alright, and then these annoying little bastards. Yeah, we can keep the 4-inch guns on there. They can still function, but we can't place them on there. Which is really freaking weird. Yeah, we can't place them. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll keep them on there. Now, again, you might be asking, okay, why switch from 11-inch to 10-inch? 10-inch is just going to be more efficient. They fire faster, they're more accurate, etc., etc. Alright, and then some guns have poor sectors of fire, Everything looks good to me, so I will keep it. Okay, so we can't have these. Fuck it. Alright, so we can, in fact, not have those. Can we put these on here? Alright, so this is going to be the real question. Can we make these 3.9s? No, we can't. Alright, so single barrel it is. Alright, this is definitely a downgrading of the secondary battery, but it is what it is. We can't fit the 4 inchers on there. Yeah, I'm good with those. Let's put these up to 10.9. Then armor-wise, honestly speaking, I'm not gonna really touch the armor. But can I put these at 19 knots? No, not quite. Okay, 18.5 it is. All right, so Brandenburg's getting a slight update to their armament. Oh, it's this gun that's got the poor sector of fire. Okay. I was like, none of them seemed. So, again, God's chosen caliber with 10 inch. We're just going to go for it. And then, last but not least, this little guy right here. So, this little guy, we're going to give some love, I think, maybe. So he's going to get a single extra torpedo tube, and then we're going to take these guns, going to replace them with 4-inch guns. We're going to make those 4.7s. All right, so that gives some extra overall firepower to these things that they'll be able to use quite effectively. So I think it's a good, you know, we're getting one more torpedo tube, a couple bigger guns. We're getting Minesweeper equipment. All right, boom, there we go. All right, so this is the refit for the fleet. Again, the Kaiser and the Amazon don't need refitting, so we're not going to worry about those. And then we'll go ahead. Let's delete these original templates, because I don't want to be building those anymore for contracts. Ahead, do these bad boys up, and then we're going to go ahead, scrap the Koenig Alberts. Does that give us, that puts us under, very nice. And we are looking pretty snazzy. Pretty damn snazzy. So we're gonna work primarily, we need to prevent the war with the Japanese from kicking off too quickly. We'll spend some time, refit the fleet, and then we're going to start sailing directly for their homeland. Given all the forces currently in the Black Sea, we could navally invade everything off of that. So the forces in the Black Sea, they're all going to be sent over here, and we're going to start kicking the Japanese teeth in. Americans, we're going to, again, work on preventing a war with them, because we're not at all prepared to sail over here. Like, this is going to be a clusterfuck, at least if we can, you know, consolidate this, and then have a fleet in position to then attack the Soviets again. So that is the overall plan, I think. Once we'll so we real quick actually. So nine dreadnoughts here in the home ports. If we put 3 dreadnoughts and its escorts here, we can also build out a garrison fleet to maintain the Black Sea. Yeah, I think that would work out. Research wise, what are we at for heavy cruisers? We're about to get 10,000 ton heavy cruiser, so that's actually really good. 10,000 is what is the break threshold for Armor Cruiser 3, or is it 4? I forget, but it's one of those. That's when you can really build a really nice armored cruiser. So we will build some armored cruisers to act as our garrisons. So we'll garrison the Baltic, the Black Sea, and then we'll also put a garrison over here to, just act as a deterrence force that we can relocate in the event of merchant raiders. And then we also need to rebuild this, so that's going to be fun. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And real quick, just before we tie up the video, I know some people have been complaining about the volume. It's not necessarily the volume. I'm talking very low on purpose, because right now it's very bare bones in the room. I'm still getting things set up. Hell, I need to move my computer to have it a different orientation because of the slope of the room, so that it's not as weird. So overall, like, I'm just talking low on purpose, and I'm not having any problems on my end. So maybe there's some problems on your guys' end. I don't know. But anyways, I love you all. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.